It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. From the left hash, 54 yards out. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go now.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? It's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Bring it. Check go.
It's Benson on the give. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 4. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Come on. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Panther 11. Go.
From the 19. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at fourth and long. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and 4 coming up now. From the gun, it's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at fourth down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be Cardinals football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go! Check go!
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 2. Last thing, 19. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long.
Ready. Check, 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 check. 19 tight, 19 tight. Take it to him. Hut, hut.
Throwing from the gun. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the 49ers will go on offense.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Reload, go.
Give now to the running back. He's got room to roam here. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
They'll first down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Well, half the hay is in the barn when you get 5 on first down, and now they're in such a good spot where you can attack those other 5 yards in any way you want.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. And he's going to fight his way down to the 35-yard line. They needed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff now out of the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Here's 2nd and 14. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They send the tight end in motion. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Here we go. Spring alert. Spring alert. 18 rattler.
Trying again following the sack. Gets everything he has under this throw. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Well, the offense wanted to spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Cardinals are on the move here. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
Another try following the sack. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
This is one of those plays, Kate. I could just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Ready? 18, Pioneer.
To throw, Daniels. He throws a bullet. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. From the red zone now. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. He'll try to do it himself. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully this turns out to be nothing. They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal.
Easy.
First throw for the backup now. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First and 10, Murray. Into the hands of Kittle. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a 49er first down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Here we go. Back to 60.
On first and 10, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And that'll bring up second down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. Pass to the left. Go.
Murray thrown again on second and 10. Nabs along that sideline. Samuel. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down. Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Back to the air, Murray. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
What?
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Flush down now to his left. He's on the move. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, hold on. Shit.
From the 31. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life, 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. Gets this one to Harrison. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, shit.
The give now to Benson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Benson once more. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, hold on.
Benson now from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Hey. Hey, Ace. 2-2.
Now Kyler. He's got it! And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now Murray on the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 32 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er 1st down.
First down, San Francisco.
Hand off to the back. Another big rip for him. Gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, it's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over, the QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tub because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer, or he's not going to endure this season.
Boss. Big ace. Hey, shit.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Boss.
Back to throw, Murray. That's incomplete left side. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Second and 6 coming up here. Another carry for him. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Plowing up the middle. He breaks the tackle, and he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Right up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
All right, here we go. Second down. Play action now. Murray. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Hey, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I can just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Here he is on third and long. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. Here's first and 10 from the 34. It's Benson on the give. And this one does not go far. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They give on second to Benson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have third and 2. Staying on the ground with Benson. That's the first and more inside the 45. And he works this down to the 41. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
First and 10 from the 41. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals holding on to a field goal lead. First and 10 from the 41. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's able to push forward and get them to the 34. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. And they send a man in motion. Now an inside give to Benson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, and the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the 1st down play.
Big ace.
They give up the gut to Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Big ace open. 2-2.
Setting up to pass. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now give left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Throwing now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So the